It may be an oldie, but it's still a goodie. Welcome to my end of year BJD tag for 2022. Before we get started, in case you're new here, hi, I'm Caroline, this is Crescent Fell. It's my creative castle where I collect everything related to my BJDs, my ball jointed doll collection. I upload videos about topics I like to talk about related to the BJD hobby. I do the occasional creative vlog, but I haven't been doing that for a while now. I like to do body comparisons and reviews because I see this community as a hub of information, so I want to share and contribute as much as I can. I also paint face-ups for people I know locally and overseas, and I've been kind of documenting my process more and more on this channel over the years. And yeah, these are just the topics that give me a lot of joy and that I like to talk about. So yeah. So let's sit down and review my year in the hobby in 2022. Now I'm going to be following the official tag as I've done in the years prior, but I will be adding a few things here and there that I feel like I want to talk about, or just adding stuff for context. And the first thing that I want to say is that, wow, 2022 was a challenging year for me, just YouTube-wise, to keep up with a steady stream of content. It got better towards the end of the year, but really the first 8 months I was just non-existent. I had to finish up other projects and uni was taking a lot of my time, and then with everything that happened in the early months of the year, it just didn't feel right to sit down and talk about a very expensive commodity that you collect, you know what I mean? The whole thing just kind of, I don't know, I didn't feel like I was in the right headspace, and the timing just, I felt like I needed to wait until I got back into YouTube. It feels good to be back, and I'm really grateful to all of you for sticking around and liking and interacting with my content, so thank you very much for that. Very grateful for all your support. Coming back to the official tag, question 1 is, show us your doll family as it looks at the end of the year, and I'll insert a clip right here. I was very fortunate to have been able to afford 2 new BJDs last year, both of them that I already ordered the year before. At the end of 2021, I put both of these dolls on layaway for 6 months each, and they arrived in 2022, I think barely 2 months apart. So that was really exciting to have BJDs come in and have a doll that you're looking forward to, and especially dolls that you've been waiting on for quite a while. Just to give them a quick highlight, I'll start with the most recent addition to the doll family, which is my completed Dolce Arsene head on a Dollstan 18-year-old boy body. This was kind of a grail doll for me because I've been wanting the Dollstan body for a while, and I've been looking for this sculpt for a while. Sorry, stumbled over my S's there. The sculpt represents a character I've had for a long time, and I spent a lot of time and energy searching for the right sculpt and settling on the sculpt that the character was meant to be or meant to become. You know, it's the shelling process. It's always riddled with hurdles, anxiety, the good, the bad, the ugly, needing to let go after months of considering a certain sculpt, but just, you know, coming to terms with the fact that you're never going to get it. Yeah, I was very fortunate that the sculpt I settled on was available to me. It really feels like a milestone in the collection, and I really look forward to completing him because he's still very naked right now. He needs all the stuff, but we'll get there in the end. And the second doll that came in last year was my very much treasured, already loved and treasured, sorry, just got a Pikachu here, my Frapsilla Dandelion Moon Vega in purple skin. I absolutely adore this doll. I adore everything about her. I adore how she came together so quickly after arriving. Props again to my mum for allowing me to borrow all these pieces. These are all just on lend right now. Apart from a few kinks with the body, I really have trouble finding anything I don't like about this doll. It's a very easy doll to like. She's very easy to like, let's put it that way. The second question is, how many doll videos did you make this year? When I say this year, I mean last year. So last year I made a total of 5 videos. 6 would have been nice, but since I only started uploading again in August, that was kind of gonna be a stretch. I mean, the fact that I made 5 videos at all is great. I'm really proud of that. And I'm also really proud of each and every single video because last year, I keep saying last year, I'm saying it wrong. In 2021, I had a bit of a resurgence on YouTube and I was trying to find a new vibe, a new style for the channel. I also changed the channel's name, had a different name before, and the videos I made last year, I feel like they finally reflected what I want this channel to be. Just kind of cozy, good vibes, creative energy, you know, sitting down, talking about dolls, reviewing dolls, also face-ups. Every single one of those videos that I made last year, I put a lot of effort into them and I'm proud of every single one of them. And yeah, so 5 videos for the whole of 2022, but still nonetheless very happy with each and every one of them, which I can't really say I was feeling the same way about the videos I uploaded in 2021. So that's an improvement, I guess. Sorry, I'm rambling a lot, but 'tis the season, 'tis the nature of these videos. What was your first video of 2021 about is the third question, and that was the update video that I made saying where I'd been, but I've already talked about that one enough. Number 4 is, how many pictures on any site or medium did you upload or take this year? I was mainly active on Instagram and I started posting photos early on in the year 2022, and I was quite consistent with that. At least I like to think I was consistent. I also did a lot of Instagram stories when the dolls that I had on layaway, when they arrived, I posted them on Instagram stories immediately. So the people who follow me there, that you definitely got early, you got the early bird information on the dolls that arrived. I'll have the number on screen, how many pictures I actually uploaded on Instagram overall in the year 2022. I definitely uploaded more pictures than the year before, and question 5 is show us the first picture of the year. So again, I'll have that right here. And I think it's a face-up picture. No, it's not a face-up picture. It's actually a picture of my minifee Sian, the one with the purple hair. She's got the teddy bear, and she's looking really cute. That was my first post of the year 2022 on the 2nd of January last year. So that's cool. Question number 6. Tell us the best thing that happened to you in the hobby in 2022. Apart from the 2 new BJDs I got in, which is always a highlight of the year when you have new dolls coming in. I'm very grateful that I was able to afford 2 full BJDs last year through layaway, so that was definitely a highlight, both of them. But I'm gonna go for my tech upgrade. That is definitely the best thing that happened to me. It's kind of related to the BJD hobby, so I'm gonna let it count. Oh gosh, I'm coming on my 10-year YouTube anniversary and I've used a multitude of different camcorders and cameras, from phones to very mini camcorders to other digital cameras, and now I have what I consider to be the best one yet, and I'm very happy with the quality of my videos right now that I'm getting through this camera. So yeah, I'm gonna let it count as the best thing that's happened to me in the BJD hobby last year, is getting this new second-hand camera to shoot better videos for my YouTube channel about BJDs. So there you go, counts, definitely counts. Question 7, tell us the worst thing that happened to you in the doll hobby in the year 2022. Honestly, I haven't prepared an answer for this question. This whole video, if you can't tell, is very unscripted, it's very spur of the moment, very much feeling the current vibe of the moment and just running with it. Question 7, the worst thing? I don't know, it all sounds so dramatic when you say the worst thing that happened to you in the hobby. But honestly, last year I didn't have any bad transactions, I didn't have any drama, I hardly know anyone in the hobby apart from a few people. No, nothing really that was all too bad. If I would have to say one thing, it would be probably the anxiety that I felt when I had to complete a couple of face-ups and a couple of outstanding projects simultaneously. So that was kind of related to the BJD hobby because I had these face-ups that I still owed and they were just taking a lot longer than I would have liked. And resulting from that, I had to actually close my face-up shop for a few months just to make sure I was free on that end and that I could just focus wholly on other things in my life. Yeah, so I guess that could be counted as the worst thing that happened last year, is that me admitting that I had a little too much on my plate. So I had to turn down the BJD dial a bit more, basically to 0 for a few months and then come back to it. Balance was a big thing for me last year. Show us your 3 favourite things that you got this year. I didn't get all too much, but I think I'm gonna narrow it down to number 1, Physalis and her entire outfit. So she's definitely one of my favorite things that I've gotten this year, and that I got her together. That counts as one favorite thing. Then number 2, I was gifted this beautiful handmade boho leather bag that was made by my mum, and she gave it to me for Christmas last year, and it's just the most wonderful thing. It's so intricate, it's so detailed. I'm gonna have Physalis wear it anyway because it matches her style, and it's just gorgeous. I can't wait to take pictures of this. This is hands down my favorite thing that I've gotten this year. It's so pretty and special and intricate and small, and I feel so honoured to be able to keep this for my dolls. So yeah, definitely a big favourite. And the last favourite thing that I got that I really would like to mention, I don't know if this is going to put many people off, but I did get into rainbow highs a bit last year. I don't know, this came very, very suddenly. I didn't plan for this to happen. I was very stressed, and I think I was looking for something to take control of in my life to help me feel grounded, you know, to give me some security, and I launched myself into rainbow high collecting, and now own a few, for better or for worse. Yeah, but they make me happy, they're quite fun, they're a simple pastime, and yeah, maybe I'll talk about them sometime on the channel. I did have one video planned where I talk about rainbow highs from the perspective of a BJD collector, which is all I've ever known. I'd never owned dolls as a kid, so I don't know if you'd be interested in that. I definitely would be interested in making it. We'll see. I don't know when that one will come, but rest assured, I have a few rainbow highs now and I want to talk about them, so eventually I will. We're almost at the end. I added 2 new questions last year in my last BJD recap, end of year recap video, that I would like to also answer this year briefly. So question number 9 is, what are your doll plans? Do you have any incoming dolls in the new year? Yes, I do have a new doll that is incoming this year. I was very, very lucky to put one of my Grail dolls on layaway last year, and famous last words of mine in my previous end of year BJD recap video, I said that I'm not really tempted by any doll. I'm safe from any doll unless, and cue the clip. I do have 2 soft wishlist dolls. Youpla dolls Lilith, man. That's definitely, that's an almost Grail status doll. If maybe a Youpla dolls Lilith pre-order comes up, I might be very tempted to jump on that. But other than that, I'm feeling fairly settled and safe for the new year. Watch me say that those were my famous last words next time I order a doll. So yeah, what you gonna do? It happened. Youpla dolls made a pre-order for all their sculpts in all different skin tones, and I jumped on the bandwagon and I ordered Youpla dolls Lilith in purple skin with the elf ears. I'm so excited. It's really been a Grail doll of mine for a few years, coming on even more strongly each and every year. And I really thought that I missed out on her because, you know, with independent sculptors like Dandelion Moon, Youpla dolls, Ceres dolls, order periods are quite rare and you can miss out on your favorite sculpt. So I was super happy to see them come back for another round, and yeah, so Youpla dolls Lilith is coming in this year. That's my one incoming doll that I have this year. Question number 10 is, do you have any dolls on your wish list for 2023? Honestly, no. At this point, I'm quite satiated. I've bought a few dolls in quick succession now. I had my House Arza come in 2021, then I had 2 heads. Now, last year, 2022, I had my Dandelion Moon and my Dolshi doll. So I'm quite good for now. Youpla dolls Lilith will come in sometime this year, May, June, I think. Should be around that time. And my goal now is to just complete the dolls that I have right now. That means, you know, give them more outfits, get them to a level of completeness that I'm happy with, take a few more doll pictures. I've got quite a few ideas that I would like to do in terms of collection overview videos, some more body comparisons, body reviews, and I think all that will give me enough to do for the near future. What could tempt me? It would have to be something really insane. Like, okay, let me say the only thing that could really tempt me right now to come out of my hiatus of buying dolls, my self-imposed hiatus of buying dolls, is possibly a La Légende de Trompe Isidore. That is very unlikely that that doll, if you're in the know, you know. Although I do think that there is a pre-order planned for La Légende de Trompe this year, but it's very unlikely that Isidore will be part of the lineup. So unless that doll gets put up for pre-order, that sculpt, I'm pretty safe from anything, really. There's one more Apple House doll I have on my wish list, but that's not going to be for this year. I don't know when I want to get that doll. That's in the stars. It's all up in the ether. We'll see. And finally, question number 11 now is, what is your New Year's resolution? For me, it's just, my bed is right there, don't worry about that. For me, it's just breathe, take it easy, take things in stride, take things step by step, prioritize things that are important, do enough for yourself, don't do too much, maintain balance, listen to your gut feeling, all of these things for the BJD hobby and beyond. These are just my current affirmations. Yeah, trying not to get too much into my head and just, yeah, go with the flow, see what happens. Let's just hope that 2023 is a strong year for us in the hobby and continues to bless us with many cool doll releases, and that I can find the time and the muse to be steady and consistent with my content here on the channel. Fingers crossed, it's a resolution, we'll see how it goes. Looking forward to sharing all of my progress in the hobby with all of you. If you like this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you'd like to stick around and see what else there is to come. So thanks for watching, remember to have a great day wherever you are, and I hope to see you all very soon in the next video. Bye guys!